encounter. Ay! Nakalive na po tayo. Wait. I'm still trying to share the link before we actually start. Bakit hindi ko pa? Ayun, nakita ko na. Yes, wait lang po. I-share ko lang siya. Let me do this first. Very fast. There. And then, the other one. I-share lang po natin very quickly so that we can start right away. There. Okay. Good afternoon po mga ka-Pageantry. Good afternoon. And in my background right now, I can actually hear a rolling thunders ako naririnig. Ibig sabihin, yung ulan lang, they come in the afternoon. Naging kahaponan po ang mga ulan. And so umaga, it's very hot. And then, I'm a early bird po tayo. Justin Dave Castro. Go Maureen, yes. Thank you for dropping by. As I was saying, it is always very hot and humid in the mornings. Tapos it gets rainy. I heard again the rolling thunder. It will rain again. Yes, and well, rains medyo masaya naman ako ng konti because it makes for a cooler temperature. Okay, let's get down to business. I think, gosh, Jeron o Asuki natin, yes, yung super fresh naman po yan. Maraming salamat po sa Alma Maria Cosmetics for my moisturizer and for Happy Skin for my liquid foundation. Ay, nag-promote daw po, nakakaloka. All right, this afternoon, because you all know that the finals, the grand coronation night of Binibining Pilipinas 2021 will take place a week from now, July 11 to be exact, at the Smart Araneta Coliseum. And starting tomorrow, all the 34 Binibinis will start with their lock-in at Novotel, Manila Araneta City, because parang hindi na po ang start ng bubble nila so that they can focus on the rehearsals, final assessments, en route to the finals next Sunday, which is very exciting. Mapapanood niyo rin po yun on the A to Z channel and the Kapamilya channel. So this afternoon, this will be the concluding episode of our series on a long and winding road. Narinig niyo po yun? Oh my God, naluka ako sa lakas ng kulog na yun para bang sinasabi na, excited po ang langit dahil ang guest natin ngayon ay mga Binibini. Nakakaloka. We have 4 Binibinis right now. And I think today they already took their swab test in preparation for relocking tomorrow. Nakaka-excite po actually because makikita na, Mami Tess, hello po. Yes, na preparation sa kanilang week-long preparation for finals. Yes, Jeron, naloka ako dun sa kulong na yun. Napakalakas. Let us introduce our ladies this afternoon. Medyo na off-balance lang po ako ng konti doon sa napakalakas na kulog kanina. Kaya lang nakabili ganun kulog. Tumempo pa sa live broadcast. Yes. Hi, Linel Valenciano. Antoinette Gakayan. Hello to. Ayun no, nagbabadya na naman yung kulog. Oh. Ay, nako. Okay, let's introduce our guests for this afternoon. Our first guest is actually a kaprobinsya of mine. We both come from Bulacan, but she comes from a different town, and I come from another one. But we're both Bulacan, yes. And she has one of the most unique surnames among the Binibinis. Ay, Tito Rogie, hello, happy Sunday. Hello, kako talagang support Tito Rog for this episode. Hello, Justin Dave Castro, also Jupiter Cerezo. Diyos ko, bago ko po mapakilala ang ating mga Binibinis. Ayan na po. Okay, go. Our first guest this afternoon, one of the tallest about the 34 Binibinis also. Friends, let's welcome, representing Balagtas, Bulacan, Kimberly and Tiquestiques. Kimberly, Kim, Tiquestiques. Hi, Lady Jesurine Santos. Ay, saan ka na
Hi.
napunta? Ano, Kimberly, Auntie? Ay,
Hello
my
po,
God,
good
ano?
afternoon.
Kim, bumati ka muna
Yes,
sa mga
Tito.
viewers. Bumati ka muna sa mga viewers at sa mga fellow Bulakeños at Bulakeñas natin.
Yes, isang mapagpalang araw po sa inyong lahat. Happy Sunday, everyone. Most especially sa mga kababayan ko sa Bulacan, sa Balagtas. Hello sa inyo. And of course, Tito Norman, thank you so much for this opportunity na bago man lang kami magkaroon ng Coronation Night is nagkaroon kami ng chance na ma-interview mo so that we can also ask support from the viewers ng pageant na meron tayo ngayon for the Binibining Pilipinas. Thank you so
Of,
much, Tito.
of course naman, Kim, pwede ba naman hindi? Kababayan nga kita, we're from Bulacan. Oo, Balagtas. Alam mo ba, ito, fun fact for you, Kim. Alam mo ba na nag-high school ako sa kakatabing town ng Balagtas? Nakakaloka. Hindi mo alam yun,
Which
ano?
saan dito? Sa Giginto ba?
Yes, seminaryo.
Hmm. Ay, okay.
Oo,
Sa St.
muntik
Martin
na
de Porres, parang yun ba yun?
on Immaculate Conception. Oo.
Hmm.
Muntik na ako maging pari before Quin. Can you believe that? Oo, muntik na ako magpari. Kaya lang sabi nila, mas bagay daw ako magmadre. Ayoko naman. Kaya ano,
Tama naman
oy,
yun, Tito.
okay mo, simulan kita ng isang fun question na ma-intrigue ng konti. Okay? Sagutin mo
Sure
to
po.
honestly ha. Sagutin mo honestly ha. Ano feeling mo hindi ka pumasok sa top 10 ng national costume? Sige. Sige, ilabas mo na ang yung ano, nasa sa loob. Nagkakaloka. Go!
Yes. Siyempre dito nakakalungkot siya in the first place kasi siyempre fan voting yun. Most especially ako, hindi naman ako sikat din talaga. I mean, wala pa akong ganun kalaking fan base for me to make it to the top 10. But somehow, nakakatuwa din kasi yung support sa akin ng team ko and ng mga Bulakenyo is na-feel ko siya. Nakakalungkot lang talaga na fan voting yung nangyari this time, na hindi mo na nagkaroon ng judging, something like that. Pero of course, happy pa din naman ako with the result. Siyempre, I know naman na lahat kami ng Binibinis pinaghandaan at binigay yung oras at puso namin dun sa national costume na meron kami. Yung akin na talaga, ang bigat niya. I know naman na kita naman siya sa picture, but na kaya naman siyang dalhin kasi alam ko kung bakit ko siya binibitbit. Kasi gusto kong bigyan talaga ng pride yung buong Bulacan. Bitbit ko yung buong Bulacan at ramdam ko yung bigat nun. Pero yun, kahit hindi
Oh
nakasama, happy
yeah.
pa din.
I can totally feel for you, Kim. Kasi ako nga, since sinabi ko nga, I'm also from Bulacan. Alam ko po kung gaano kabigat yung singkaban na ganoon. At dinesign pa siya in such a way na para may daladalang bahay kubo on her body itong si Kim. Tapos, kailangang maganda pa siya. Tapos, kukontrolin pa niya yung ilaw sa loob. So, beauty queen na, tagabuhat pa, electrician pa. Talagang lahat ng trabaho ginawa na niya doon sa pagbuhat ng singkaban costume, hindi ba, Kim?
Yes, 3 in
Oh,
1, Tito.
tinan niyo naman, actually, hindi ko na ini-imagine. I can feel kasi alam ko po kung gaano kabigat na yung singkaban na yan. Of course, syempre, hindi naman po natin i-discount na yung mga nakapasok sa top 10 are also deserving. Kaya lang, pag makikita mo talaga itong effort na binigay ni Kim doon sa kanyang singkaban costume, nakakaloka. Complete talaga na ang galing, sino nga gumawa nito? Si
Marvin
Marvin
Garcia po.
Garcia.
Yes. Ng
O alam naman.
Bulacan-Bulacan. Isang dugong
Oo.
Bulacanyo din po.
Talagang it's entirely Bulacan masterpiece, hindi ba?
Yes, Tito.
Tapos talagang, yung bang kuryente niyan, yung ilaw, nakokontrol mo from the inside with the parang flick of a switch.
Actually, Tito, mahirap siyang i-open kasi nandun siya sa loob ko and yung kamay ko, hindi ko siya pwedeng ipasok sa loob ng kawayan. So,
Na,
ginagawa ko, nagpa-help din ako bago pa ako rumampa that time sa fashion show namin ng Natcos. Kasi nasa gilid ko
nakakaloka!
siya.
Ano ba? Diyos ko, ngayon ko lang nalaman yun. Talaga palang hirap na hirap ka pala talaga with that
Yes
costume.
po.
Ay, naku, Diyos ko. But anyway, malay
Pero
mo naman.
syempre, lahat kakayanin, Tito, 'di ba, para sa Bulacan. And I know naman na lahat naman kami nag-invest, lahat kami ng team ko. So, laban.
Malay mo naman, Kim, may ibang kapalit yan in a
Yes,
week's time, hindi
amen.
ba? O, hindi ba? Alam niyo po, ano bang actual height mo nga, Kim? 5'9" ka ba? O
Yes,
5'10"?
Tito, 5'9". But
O,
I'm 21 years old pa lang. So, ewan ko kung
ay,
tatangkad pa.
para namang ang kasunod na linya. I'm 25 years old pa lang. Marami po akong taon para lumaban sa corona.
Pero Tito, hindi.
Nakakaloka.
Eto na yung time na yun eh. Aangkinin ko na siya. Wala nang balik-balik pa. Sagad na, 'di ba? Sayang naman yung time. Kung iisipin ko na may chance pa ako in the next year. So, eto na yun. Laban na.
Yun na, that's the attitude. Yan ang gusto ko. All right, Kim, I'll introduce our other guests first before we go into group discussion. Our second guest po for this afternoon is from Bulacan po. Let's go all the way to Occidental Mindoro, where our next guest, Binibini 5, is coming from. And Occidental Mindoro po, hindi po Oriental, Occidental. And matagal ko na po siya dapat i-guest dito, but somehow because of delays. Pero ngayon, finally, natuloy po. Francis, welcome. Our Binibini 5 from Occidental Mindoro. Princess Kien Guanzon. Hi, Princess. Princess. Princess.
Hi everyone! Hello po, Tito Norman.
Princess?
Mapagpalang
Oo, please greet naman all our viewers plus yung mga kababayan mo from Mindoro, Occidental Mindoro.
mapagpalayang araw po sa lahat. Magandang hapon po, Tito Norman. Magandang hapon po sa mga taga-Occidental Mindoro at sa buong Pilipinas. Magandang araw po. Ako po si Princess Kienes Malagonzon, Binibini 5, representing Occidental Mindoro. So, thank you, Tito Norman, for inviting me.
Oy, kita mo, na-fulfill ko, Kien, ha? Nung nagsabi ko sa iyo noon, kinakabahan pa nga ako nung nagsabi ko sa iyo doon na yan, susunod i-guest na kita. Tapos kinakabahan ako, paano ba ako? Makakapag-schedule pa ba ako? Kasi sa pag-guest na Binibinis. Nung nagkaroon talaga ng window, sabi ko, ay, ikaw ang una ko talagang minessage pa noon. Hindi ka naman yata natuwa nung minessage kita, Princess Kien.
No, Tito, I wasn't able to check it agad. And then, of course, super grateful. And I always
wala daw etchos lang. Pero nakakaloka.
Etchos lang pala yun.
Oo, nakakaloka, no? But anyways, actually, I've been to so many parts of the Philippines, including Oriental Mindoro, pero I've never been to Occidental Mindoro yet. Pag ba sinabi mo Occidental Mindoro, Princess, ano dapat ang pumapasok sa isip ng mga tao in terms of yung mga makikita o may experience nila sa province mo?
So, every time na pinagpapakwento ako about Occidental Mindoro, I always say this trivia or fact. Ang buong Metro Manila aalog pag nilagay sa Occidental Mindoro because Occidental Mindoro, yung landmass nito ay pinakamalaking province na meron sa Pilipinas. So, malaki yung lupain ng Occidental Mindoro. And actually kami ngayon yung second na nagsusupply ng tuna sa buong Pilipinas. And we're also second na nagdidistribute ng bigas sa buong Luzon. So, may province known as the Marine Wonderland of Luzon because sobrang blessed ang Occidental Mindoro when it comes to the ocean, no? So, doon po ang kinabubuhay din at kultura ng mga taga-Occidental Mindoro, pangingisda at pagsasaka.
Alam mo na, natutuwa ako, Princess, because it's an additional learning for me today. Dahil hindi ko lang nalaman na your province is the second largest supplier of tuna.
Yes.
Kumbaga, okay ko na namin. Alam ko kasi, ang tama ba ako? Sa Jensan o Sarangani ba yung number one? Jensan, oo. Sa inyo pala ang second na largest provider of tuna. So, ibig sabihin, ano pala? Fresh na fresh ang tuna sa Sashimi's Occidental Mindoro.
Yes. And masasarap magluto ang mga taga Mindoro.
Ay, makakasundo ko pala sa Mindoro. Teka muna, coming from Batangas Port, meron dong ferry going to Occidental Mindoro ba?
Yes po, from Batangas Port, you need 3 hours sa barko para makapunta ng Occidental Mindoro.
Ay, kailangan may kasama akong love life doon sa ferry
I know,
para
perfect.
naman sulit, hindi ba? Kasi nga alam ko doon, I've been to Oriental Mindoro twice and alam ko, mabilis ang tawid going to Oriental to Calapan or Puerto Galera coming from Batangas Port. Pero alam ko talaga, pag Occidental, it's more than double the time pag pupunta ka sa Occidental Mindoro. Di ba, Princess?
Yes po. Actually, Tito, you could ride a speedboat or the larger boat po. So, pag yung barko na malaki, 3 hours and a half. Sometimes it's 4. Pero pag speedboat, I think it's just 2 hours po.
Ay, masarap pag speedboat. Lalo na kung may love life kang kasama. Yun ang maganda.
Sana
di ba?
all my love life.
Sana all. Pero wala po akong love life dahil sa pandemic. I mean,
Same.
hindi. Oo. So, ganun po. Princess, I'll just introduce our remaining 2 guests before we go into a group discussion.
Okay.
All right. Our third guest po, again, galing po tayo ng Occidental Mindoro. Let's go all the way to Cabanatuan City, Nueva Ecija. May connection din po ako sa Nueva Ecija because in my father's side, we have relatives living in General Tinio, in San Jose, and in Gumaca. Gimba, not Gumaca, Gimba. Doktora po siya. She's a doctor of veterinary medicine. Friends, let's welcome Dr. Ruth Quin. Doctora. Hello, Doctora.
Hi, good afternoon, Tito Norman, and to all our viewers from all over the Philippines. And syempre, to all of the Nueva Ecejanos and the Cabanatueños who's watching and all of our supporters, good afternoon.
Oo. Eto po, fun trivia about Dr. Ruth. She was supposed to be a guest of mine in the previous episode pa. Pero nagkaroon po ng konting balakid lang at the time. Pero naintindihan ko naman po yun. Pero finally, natupad natin, Ruth. Natupad natin ang guesting. Hindi ba natutuwa ako? At saka, alam mo naman na mahal ko ang Virgin de la Serna. Kaya, hindi ko naman pwede ipagpaano yun. Makalimutan, o hindi ba? So, yeah, ay nako, Diyos ko Lord, ayun talaga may bawing, we love you all. Kapag sinasabi ko na kay Urgent na malamal ko si Urgent, biglang, naging we love you all. Biglang naging we love everyone. Nakakaloka lang, di ba? Ruth, how long have you been practicing veterinary medicine?
I've been practicing for more than 2 years now. So I graduated last 2018, and then after 2 months, I took the licensure exam. And then luckily, I passed it, and then siguro a day lang after our oath taking, nag-start na ako mag-work sa isang veterinary hospital. And then, yun po, tuloy-tuloy na hanggang sa maging 2 years na po akong in practice.
Oo. Ito, I think you must have been asked this question several times before about your profession. But, syempre, yung mga doctor of medicine, alam mo na kung ano yung hugot nila in terms of wanting to become doctors of medicine or magkaroon ng specialization as physicians or pediatricians or gynecologists. Saan ang hugot mo about going into veterinary medicine?
To tell you honestly, Tito Norman, when I was choosing for a course to take, when I'm on my high school days pa to I just thought veterinary medicine would be a good career in the future. That's why I took it. And then in our province kasi, there is a university na kilala talaga, which is Central Luzon State University. And then My dad happens to have a business there. And then pag dumadaan yung mga veterinary students, talagang yung white uniform, and then they're somehow look up to on the university kasi they know na okay, the isa kong veterinary students for sure may certain intelligence ka, parang ganun. So siguro isa yun sa naka-act sa akin. Pero as I go on, na-enjoy ko naman all the lessons, the science behind yung work ko, the reasons, the secret of achievement, na nakikilay ko kung nakakapagulot. And somehow yun, it became a parang burning desire or a passion.
Pero mahilig ka naman talaga sa animals, Ruth.
Yes, na-develop po yung aking love for animals. Parang
Oo, kasi syempre, you have to look at it also from the point of view of a doctor talaga na hindi lang tao ang sinasagip ang buhay. Ang ating mga animals has to be taken care of din, di ba? Oo. Pero shoutout ko lang po, meron ito nagsabi na crush kanya. Ay my God, Lyndon Johnson. Hello po, Ma'am Ruth Idol. And crush po kita. Ay, nakakaloka, laywa crush na yan. Ay, naku, Diyos ko po. Ngayong pandemic po, ang hirap magkaroon ng love life. Kaya, ako po talagang consciously, iniwasan ko mag-love life pag may pandemic dahil ang hirap po. Alalahanin mo na ang family mo. Kapag meron ka pang love life na iisipin, ay, naku. Oo, kaya, hindi ba, ay, iba kasi Ruth naman, may love life yan kahit from a distance, pero we're just happy for those who have one, di ba? Nakakatuwa. Pero excited ka na ba, Ruth, sa laki nyo?
Yes, I'm very excited. Actually, Tito, we've been preparing for this moment for so long.
Ay, nawala po si Ruth direct. So, baka po yung kanyang internet. So, direct, inirusa po natin yung ating, internet pala ng central station kasi nga po naman, ito namang ulan na to, talagang ngayon lang, tumitiyempo talaga sa start ng aming live broadcast itong ulan, may kulog-kulog pa ako narinig, kaya po, mag-stretch lang. Narinig niyo ba yun? Oh my God! Ang lakas-lakas po ng kulog, galit na galit siya talaga. Oo. Nakakatuwang, nakakaba. Kaya nag-stretch lang po ako ngayon. Nag-request po ang technical director. Iwan siya. Okay, stretch ko pa daw po. Ay, para naman po ako nag-Chinese garter dito. Stretch. Stretch lang po tayo. Waiting. Kapag pumasok na po bigla si Ruth ulit, tapos introduce ko na yung final guest natin for this afternoon. So, ayun, Lyndon Johnson, grabe naman, sunod naman ang ano mo talaga, ang cruise mo talaga, crush mo talaga si Ruth, nakakatuwa, oo. Kaya, ganyan po talaga nangyayari sa live broadcast. You can never tell what will happen. Like, but before we started, nasa backstage of kami, it was still sunny. Actually, tumapususot yung jacket. Hindi ko matagalan kanina because I was sweating inside. Pero ngayon po, bigla naging cooler ang weather because ng uulan. Hindi niyo po nakikita, pero yung paligid po, it's raining. Umuulan-ulan talaga. Hindi ko lang po alam kung makisama naman kayo. Yung technical director namin, nagkakaroon ng stretching problems sa internet connection niya. Di ba? Nakakaloka lang ha. Kaya, tuloy lang po natin kasi meron po tayong isang guest sa backstage. siya po ang kilalang-kilala niyo among our 4 guests this afternoon. And I'm so happy na pinagbigyan din po niya kami for this, our concluding episode on the Binibinis. Oo, kaya, direct, ano ba? Stretching pa rin ba ako? Stretching pa rin ba ako? Ayan, stretch pa daw. Stretch ko pa daw. Gusto. Ano ba? Oo. Yan, stretch ka rin daw. Oo, okay. Mahirap po kasi pag yung we are at the mercy of technology pag ganito, no? Kasi po, our technical director operates from another country, from Vietnam. Tapos, kami naman po na Philippine, so siyempre, yun. Stretch ko na rin po. Ano ba stretch yung gagawin ko dito? Para naman, dapat ang spandex talaga ako dito. Para mag-stretch. Ay, ito. Kayo po ba? Ano po sa bang weather sa inyong lugar ngayon? Kamukha rin pa kayo ngayon sa Manila na. Well, of course, sabi nga naman po over the news na this is going to be a rainy weekend. True enough, paghapon po talaga umuulan. Kaya, ayan. Raining talaga tayo sa paligid. And, nag-stretch pa rin po tayo ngayon. I'm waiting for our technical director to return para maituloy na po natin. Pasensya po sa ating guests sa backstage dahil hindi po pa kayo mag-front. Ayan! He is back. Kaya, sino ba ibabalik? Surpresahin ba ako ni Direk? Direk, surpresahin mo ba ako? Si Ruth ba ibabalik mo? Yan.
I'm
Ruth,
sorry.
pasensya na, Ruth, na ano tayo nakatof eh. Sinasabi mo pa man din ang love life mo kanina, naputol tayo.
Wala.
Alam ba, sabi ko nga kanina sa introduction ko sa iyo, Ruth, may mga connection din ako talaga sa Nueva Ecija because I have relatives living in San Jose City. Tama nga ba, San Jose City? And
Yes.
Gimba. Yan, may mga kamag-anak ko ako dyan sa mga lugar na yan. And
Yes.
great-grandfather ko, si General Tinio. Kaya, may connection talaga. Hindi lang, talagang lumaki lang ako sa Bulacan, Ruth. At tanong ko, kumusta naman ang kabanatuan ng ganisa? Nakakaloka.
Siyempre, yan ang aming specialty. And it's also one of my favorites. So we are one of the producers of this savory and aromatic na garlic longganisa na talaga namang kilalang-kilala across the country. And then, alam nyo, Tito Norman, ang dami mo order sa akin. Hindi ko na maharap.
Hindi kasi naman po, talaga naman napakasarap na kabanatuan ng ganisa. Pag talaga yun nakalagay sa lamesa namin, talaga, ganadong-ganado talaga ako na pagkain. Napapalakas nga lang po talaga. Ang maganda po sa kabanatuan ng ganisa ng mga Novo Ecijanos is that kahit isang piraso lang ng longganisa yan, makakaubos ka ng isang big plate of rice talaga dahil malasang nag-promote ako talaga ng longganisa. Nakakaloka.
Yes po.
Eto ang tanong ko sa iyo, Ruth. When you enter the top 10 ng national costume, ano ba? Expected mo na ba or were you caught by pleasant surprise?
We are very into the highest motion surprise. Me and my designer, my manager, Sir Erjan de la Serna. Kasi first of all, it is a fan voting, no? And to think na we really don't have a fan base. But we are just surprised and at the same time very grateful, very thankful for the Nueva Ecijanos na talagang nag-push na mag-vote almost every day. Ang daming support system. Yung ibang friends, they invite other friends, they invite their companies, their employees to vote. And so we made it. We were part of the top 10. And I just want to say this na I really appreciate the people behind the national costume, that would be Sir Urjan de la Serna and his whole team, na talaga namang sobrang, para sa akin, talagang sobrang ganda ng national costume. And Tito Norman, grabe yung brainstorming, grabe yung pag-change, may masakit dito, ayusin, ganun. As in lahat ng discomfort, bibigyan ng way para kung paano masasuot ng maayos, ng comfortable, umuuga lang ng onte, aayusin natin yan. Talagang they really put the greatest effort na maibibigay ng isang team sa national costume. And we're happy, part kami ng top 10. Talagang parang yung hard work nag-paid off talaga.
Kasi alam ko nga, Ruth, may konting kwento rin naman yata behind the national costume. Dahil sinachat kasi ako ni Urchan and parang nagkaroon ng problema before yung kasi nga, di ba, nag-stretch na talaga ang tagal ng Binibini. So nabagyo daw yung unang ginawa ni Urchan. So
Yes,
ang maganda doon kasi, Ruth, nung inilabas na uli ni Urchan yung costume, sobrang nag-level up na. Mas bumongga. And even my viewers are telling na I'm happy na yung costume ni Ruth, mas nag-level up talaga, which is totoo naman po. Talagang kaya natuwa ako na para bang, that's nice. All right. Ruth, I'll just introduce our final guest before we go into group discussion bago natin pahirapan kayo sa ating Q&A. Our last guest po this afternoon, ako na-excite naman po ako na pinagbigyan po niya kami this afternoon. Kasi po, kung i-analyze niyo yung 34 Binibinis, isa siya doon sa talagang very familiar faces na kilala niyo na, pati the name itself. So without further ado, let's welcome our Binibini 10, Maureen Montagne. Hello, Maureen. Hi. Nakamute ka.
Hello, Tito Norman. Thank you so much for
Oh
having
my God, Maureen, you look so fresh and well slept for although alam ko nagpa-swab test ang lahat ng Binibinis for today prior to the lock-in tomorrow. And are you looking forward na for tomorrow, Maureen?
Yes, I'm so excited. So hello to all the viewers. Thank you guys for tuning in. I am so excited. This has been such a long, beautiful journey and it's coming to an end. I'm getting emotional. I didn't think I'd cry, but every day we get closer. It's so exciting and I'm really just ready to get on stage and, make this dream come true.
Maureen, I've asked this question to several other Binibinis who have also experienced the long and winding journey to the crown. Honestly, Maureen, what kept you going?
For me, I had to really dig deep down and think to myself, what do I want from this? Because doing pageantry at this point, I've competed before. It's not just about, yourself anymore. It's about a greater cause. And I had to look inside myself because, like so many people, we had to ask ourselves, should I continue when faced with choosing work or the pageant? And for me, it was all about what can I do? And I feel like I can elevate the crown potentially, if I'm so lucky to receive one. But yeah, it just had me thinking, to think beyond myself. And that's what kept me going. Because again, I've done pageants before. I was even offered a crown during the pandemic. And it really made me choose, what do you want? And I want Binibining. And I'm ready to fight for Binibining.
Yeah, because as you were saying, you had to dig deeper and find the real reason why you want to continue with Binibini. And as if the situation is not enough, the pandemic is also giving everyone that stress that comes not only with being part of a pageant, but also taking each day of survival as we come closer to expecting a finish for this pandemic. So it must be extra tough, not just for the Binibinis, but for everyone in the world actually. But in terms of um, having experienced the stress and everything about do you want to continue this? Do you want to continue being a Binibini? What has always been that answer that comes into your mind whenever you think about it?
For me, it's do what brings you peace, and don't do it for anyone else but you. So if competing in this pageant, if volunteering for your advocacies, if that brings you peace, then do it. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. It doesn't matter what anyone else says. Do it for you.
And I think you are in a happy place right now because one more week and the finals will be there. And lock in tomorrow at Novotel, rehearsal. So it's going to be a dash to the finish line starting tomorrow. Hindi
Yes,
ba?
already.
All right. Sige. Direct, let's return all our guests so we can start with our group discussion. Let's bring back Princess, Ruth, and Kim. All right, let's start with our icebreaker. I'll start with you, Maureen, because you're the last one I spoke to. This is just a fun fact challenge. Just give me one fun fact about yourself that very few people know of, and that our viewers will find interesting about yourself. We'll start with you, Maureen. Go.
Fun fact that not many people know about me is I was a dancer for 12 years. And I did tap, ballet, and jazz. So anything dance related, I love.
So does that mean that you will be in the front of choreography for the production number?
I hope so. Let's see, but I'll be giving it my best shot.
Yeah, because if they will come up with a top dance routine in the production number, then who else to do that but you? Because you got
Yeah.
top dance. Alam mo, top dance. Some people say, "Parang it looks simple, but it's actually hard." Yeah, but it's hard because it really takes a lot of footwork and
You're dancing
it's not.
the whole time.
Yeah, yes, and it's not easy, and besides, it's a dance na medyo marami ng people who could not remember anymore what tap dancing is all about. But they know lang that tap is using the feet, and there has to be something that makes it click under your shoes or something like that. Yeah. So there. Fun fact about Maureen is that she is a dancer and she did tap dance and ballet. How about you, Dr. Ruth? Fun fact about you.
Well, Tito Norman, my work can be quite stressful sometimes. So one thing that I do to release the stress is to go on a long drive. I love driving in a distance, and then always just relaxing while driving, and then with my favorite music, and then that keeps me relaxed po, and then yun, mas nalalessen po yung stress ko. So yun, I love long drives.
And I think being a resident of Nueva Ecija, long drives can well, it's not hard to achieve that dahil ang daming long drives sa Nueva Ecija, sa totoo lang. Hindi
Yes,
nauubusan. Hindi mauubos ang long drives yan. Alam mo kasi pag iniisip ko Nueva Ecija, naiisip ko agad Nueva Ecija, Nueva Vizcaya, Aurora Province. Para ba nagkakadikit tapos may party pa ng Tarlac na talaga naman, tuloy-tuloy na. Okay, thank you, Ruth. How about you, Princess? Fun fact about you.
I don't know if this is considered a fun, but as you guys all already know, I am juggling my school and the Binibini at the same time. And I am a sucker for coffee, especially iced coffee. So I don't know if my blood is, composed of blood anymore. I think it's more coffee. So I'm a coffee lover. Anything coffee, I love. Like, it keeps me going, coffee. So the day is not
Nako.
complete without coffee. So I
Paano yan? Pag naka-check-in na kayo sa Novotel, hindi ka mapagkakatulog because you'll be so caffeinated. Pag talagang, ano na, hindi ba? Oo, kaya,
we're gonna figure it out, Tito.
oo, bagay na bagay yung isang question ko mamaya sa iyo. And finally, Kim. Kim, fun fact about you, Kim?
Actually, Tito, malak maisip na fan fact about me. Maybe is that I don't really have any talents. Hindi ako kumakanta, hindi ako sumasayaw, but I love listening to poems. Most especially yung mga Filipino poems na meron tayo. Lalo na, di ba, galing ako sa Balagtas. So, ang tagline namin sa Balagtas is Bayan ng Makata. So, talagang sinasabuhay ko yung pagiging Makata ko. Talagang love ko yung pakikinig ng mga tula.
Parang ang tinutukoy mo, Kim, is yung tinatawag na spoken poetry, hindi ba?
Yes,
parang
Tito.
parang dinedeclaim nila yung mga tula. Ay, Diyos ko. Alam mo, pag ako may mag-declaim sa akin ng tula, it has to be love life para at least talagang,
Parang hinaharana ka, Tito, ganun ba?
Oo, yung ganun ba?
Sa tulang way.
Oo, pero ayoko nung harana OA, ha? Gusto ko yung harana na templadong-templado, parang isang tasa. Ay, tasa ng kape daw. Nakakaloka lang. Oo.
Nakapag-crave si Princess dyan kasi kape ng usapan.
Ay, nako, hindi na po.
Yeah.
Ililipat ko na po. All right, let's start with our group Q&A. But the first part, each one of you will be given one unique question. Ibig sabihin, you don't need to answer all the questions, but in second part, I'll be giving the questions which all of you need to answer. So let's start with our group Q&A, group na parang individual Q&A about certain issues. Let's start with Maureen. Maureen, are you ready, Maureen?
Ready, Tito Norman.
All right, I think this question will be close to your heart somehow. Quote unquote, "Stop Asian hate" is a cry that resounds around the Western world. If you can speak to the people who go against this plea, what would you tell them? You have, of course, you have grown in Arizona, you have experience living abroad. So I think you know where that Stop Asian Hate thing is coming from. So what will be your message to those who go against this cry?
I would say that people are people and we need to protect one another. We've made so much progress as a society, but when we regress, we're not helping our brothers and sisters, whether you're Asian, whether you're Black, whether you're white, color shouldn't matter. We should always be uplifting and supporting each other. Otherwise, our community is hard. So my message to them, choose love, don't choose hate.
Ay, handa talaga ang double M. Diyos ko, M and M ang tawag ko dyan. My goodness. Princess, handa ka na ba? Uminom ka muna, lumago ka muna ng kape. Here's your question. I think bagay na bagay sa iyo itong question na to, Princess. What message will you give the students nowadays who are undergoing stressful days and nights adjusting to the new normal or new normal style of online learning, which includes yourself dahil you are a student? Kasi ito, ang backgrounder ko for that question kasi if I used to be a teacher and if I would be teaching online, parang ako mismo mape-pressure din ako for the students. So what will be your message to the students? Princess.
Tita, I know the both sides because I am a student now and I am also a pre-service teacher. My undergraduate bachelor is education. So I know both sides. I know the struggle. I know the sacrifices that the teachers and the educational sector is going through. And I know and I feel I share the same experiences with the students who are stressed and, struggling to adapt to the remote learning setup, the online education. My message would be this keeps me going every time I feel exhausted and and anxious about my school is that if you're tired, rest, because you need to be kind to yourself. Because if you will push yourself to your limits and you cannot pursue or continue, so you need to rest if you're tired, and then rest, and then begin again, and then start again. You need to, the progress is not linear. You need to um, um, be kind to yourself, take care of yourself, and if you feel that you are having a hard time, go to your family, your friends, your support system. They will take care of you during this times. It's really hard, but it will be harder if you all take it with yourself. Learn to open up, be honest about your feelings, and ask for help if you need.
Thank you, Princess. Akala ko sabihin ni Princess, if you feel stressed, drink coffee.
Take go.
Ano ba? Akala ko yun ang sabihin ni Princess.
Plus that,
Nakakaloka.
Plus that.
Lord! Okay. Doctora! Ruth. Okay. Here's your question. To a woman who has been asleep for the entire 2020 up to now, what would you say she has missed apart from the pandemic?
Well, I would say that she has missed a lot of realization from the Filipino people. One thing that I learned during the pandemic is that our healthcare is just lacking, and we're far behind in terms of healthcare and other aspects. No, pero I would say na most likely to realize that our healthcare system is just low, that we lack of doctors, we lack public hospitals, we lack our healthcare workers are underpaid, and so on. So ayun, ano ko sa kanya na yun yung na-miss niya, that we realize that, and that hopefully our governing bodies would do and act on this, so that our healthcare workers won't need to go abroad to look for greener grass and have a better life. And so, para ma-improve din natin yung healthcare dito sa ating bansa. So, ayun, yun po yung sabihin ko. And then, for sure, for many Filipinos, the pandemic itself is eye-opening to many sectors. So, nakikita natin, sinasabi nga natin na resilient yung mga Pilipino, yung mga Pinoy. Pero in the other way around, nakikita natin na parang too much na nating romanticize, and then it somehow gives some authorities na they lack of preparation and so on. So, ayun, realization, parang eye-opener for the Filipino people.
Thank you, Dr. Ruth. Kim, here's your question, Kim. If you were given a chance to live during the times when life was simple, like the 70s or the 80s, ano advice na sabihin mo, or what advice will a modern woman like you tell to your fellow Filipinas of that time?
Okay. The advice that I would give would definitely be stronger, because during the pandemic we experienced so many things in these days, and I know that it's quite challenging, and also it makes our faith shaken. That's why I will tell to them that they need to be strong, so that when they are able to step up to the world that we are in right now, they will be able to become a better version of themselves. They will be able to rise up, and they will be able to maybe be able to cope up with the situation that we have, because I know that this pandemic, we are all affected, and our faith, not only to ourselves but also faith to God, challenge a lot. That's why I encourage everyone, not only in today's generation, but most especially, I know and I believe that the future generation will be able to watch this video. I hope that they will continue to have a strong faith, because that will lead them to a better place and in a better situation.
Thank you, Kim. Kung tuwa talaga ako sa apelido mo, Kim, ano ba, saan ba talaga yung Tiquestiques?
Actually po, I'm not really familiar kung dun, di pa po kasi ako napupunta, pero ang sabi po nila lola is galing daw ng Negros yung Tiquestiques na apelido. Actually, tito, dahil nga curious ako sa pinagmulan ng apelido ko, nag-search ako sa Facebook, sinearch ko yung mga may apelidong Tiquestiques. And
Oh,
tama nga, sa Negros nga siya sa Negros sila naka-base, pero wala kaming connections with the Tiquestiques clan. So, kung may nanonood man dito from Negros and from Tiquestiques family, hello sa inyo. And sana ma-meet ko kayo soon.
oo, kasi yung apelido mo kasi, if taken as just one, yung first two syllables, tikis, may Filipino word kasi yung titikisin kita, tikis. Titikisin o
Yes po.
titikisin, something like that. Anyway, natuwa lang ako doon. All right, now you will have to answer starting this question. With this question, all of you will answer. Give me your answer to this question now. We'll start, of course, with M&M. By the way, what's your favorite color for an M&M candy? M&M?
Always green.
Ay, my God! Pareho tayo M&M because my mind is always green. Nakakaloka. Okay. All right. Here's the question. All of you will answer, huh? With national elections coming in at 2022, what kind of president do Filipinos really need? Okay. We are not, I'm not putting you in a situation where in mamumuliti ka or anything. This is just a question to see what how you read the Filipinos and what kind of president they really need. Maureen, let's start with you. What kind of a president?
I think
Go.
in the upcoming election, which I will be voting in, we need a transparent president. We need a leader who will talk to us clearly and is just very transparent with their policies, with their leadership skills, and who can really provide for everyone. I think the Philippines has so much potential to make a mark on the global stage. So I'm excited for what's to come. We have some bright politicians. And yeah, I just hope that we can put more emphasis on transparency with our leaders.
Yeah, we have a lot of bright politicians like Mayor Isko Moreno. Yeah,
I
good
love
looking too. Yes, oh, and Mayor Vico Soto of Pasig. Another. My God, why am I always choosing all the good-looking mayors? My God, it's not like nakakaloka.
Napaghahalataan tito ah.
Oo, okay nga eh. Doctora, what's your answer to that question?
My answer to that is a president that is selfless, no? A president that sets aside his or her personal interests and just look after the 101 million Filipino. The one that would hear the voice of the people and then look at the core problem and find the rational solution to that problem. And also a big points then if he or she has a vision to end poverty in our country. Kasi Tito Norman, 18 million of Filipino people are living under the poverty line and it's just devastating. So yun po, my answer to that is a president that is selfless. Thank you.
All right. Kim, Chiques, what's your answer?
The leader that I am looking for is someone who will understand and feel my situation. Not only me, but all the Filipino citizens. Because I know that a person will not be able to do his job or responsibility if he doesn't know where to start from. That's why I think that if that person knows the pain, the situation, the struggles that every Filipino were able to experience, we can have a better society. And I know that the power is in our hands. That's why I encourage every Filipino to use our power responsibly because that will make our society stronger.
All right. Princess, what's your answer to the question?
The president that we need is someone who has the heart for service and emphatic. Because a lot of politicians right now, they're just wanted to be in position to have power, and they lack on their heart to service, which is important quality of a leader. Because as a leader, you need to hear the cry, the voices of the masses, the public, the people that you serve. And if you don't listen to them and if you don't care about those people, you'll not be effective leader and you will just focus on your own interests. That's why I believe it is important for a leader to have the heart for service so that our people will you know, our people will be in a good hands. And we have the power, as Tiquestiques told us, you know, we have the power to vote to that kind of leader, and we just need to use that right correctly and responsibly.
Nagkakaloka. Pinaghahandaan nila talaga si Catriona Gray tsaka si Nicole Cordovez for the Q&A. Para bang ano, ay, papasok ako sa top 12. Top 12 na ako para kasama ako sa Q&A. Okay, M&M. Next question. Para ikaw mag-lead answer palagi, M&M, because, syempre, high expectations equals first to answer question. Ay, nagkakaloka. Maureen, what do you like most about yourself?
I would say the quality that I like most about myself is my determination. I've been put in so many situations where the odds were against my favor, and I was able to overcome through hard work, through sacrifice, and through always believing in myself. And I think that's really shaped me as a person too. Every year I've gotten older, I learned a new lesson, and I feel like this pandemic especially has taught me so much. So definitely my determination.
All right. Doctora?
Well, Tito, sabi nga nung aking mga kapatid, one thing that is unique about me is that I am adventurous. So, not like others, no, I like to try new things. I like to risk. I like to be adventurous, to step out of my comfort zone and just feel that adrenaline rush, that excitement. And so I love that thing about me the most.
Good. Dapat ang boyfriend mo ganun din. All right. Kakaloka, di ba? All right. Kimberly, Tiquestiques. Tuwang-tuwa ako pag tinatawag ko apelido mo, Kim. Para, Tiquestiques. Para it's like the title of a song that you're repeating. What's your answer, Kim? What
My
do you
answer
like
will
most
just
about
like
yourself?
My answer is like Ate Maureen's answer. It will be my determination. Because given the fact that at the age of 16, I already work in a fast food chain in my municipality. At the same time, I'm studying just for me to have my university diploma. And as time comes by, I also help my family in our daily needs, most especially during this pandemic that I need to sell it food just for me to help them, to help my parents to provide for our family survival. And I know that being determined is not easy. That's why I salute every Filipino who's still continuing to live, looking for any job that they can so that they can help only their family. And I know it's not easy, but we can all do it, not only for ourselves, but as well for our loved ones.
Kakaloka itong si Tiquestiques talaga. Iba talaga mga bula Kenya, no? Kakaloka. Princess! Your answer, please.
What I like most about myself, you know what, Tito Norman, when people are asking about me personally, it's hard for me because I think that I have a lot of things to discover about myself. I need to experience life so that I would know more about myself. But for now, to answer your question, the thing that I like more about myself is that I am really passionate on the things that I choose to do. If I chose, for example, now I choose to balance my school and Binibini. If I choose something, I'll do my best. I will push myself to perform well and to give best results that as much as I can because I chose this and I need to not prove myself, but prove to myself that I can do it because I am passionate and I know I will learn a lot about what I choose in life. So I am really passionate, Tito. That's what I like most about myself. That yeah.
Okay, we're back to you, M&M.
M&M.
Why do you always call you M&M? It reminds me of someone dear to me. Yeah. Of course, that other M&M is not a Binibini. He's Ginoo. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, Maureen, this question, I want you to give me your most honest sentiment or honest answer to the question. Why do you really want to win a Binibining Pilipinas crown? Hugot sa puso na to. Give me your most honest answer. Maureen.
For me, I've been through so much personal growth within pageantry. I'm grateful for every experience I've had, but with Binibining, it's a different level, it's a different standard. And at this point, it's not about me, it's about what I can do in my country. I believe I can win internationally, and I do believe if given the chance to be international 2021, that I can do so much work with the organization, especially here in the Philippines, where we do struggle with poverty. But I think I bring an edge, I bring experience and perspective to the crown that can really transform it into something more. It can go beyond pageantry and it can really affect. But I think I'm finally at that point in life where I see the gravity of it all and how much change you can actually make. And I think that's what qualifies me to be the next Miss International.
Ay, my God, targeted! Naloka ako bigla doon. Okay. Para bang may trajectory talaga. Go.
Yes.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa. Arigato gozaimasu. Yes, yeah. Doctora.
Well, it just come down, Tito Norman, to giving back to my team and my province and my family. You know, the past year we've been in such a whirlwind, no? All the sacrifice, hard work, and yung mga puyat nights, talaga, pag naiisip ko nga ngayon, minsan naiiyak pa ako to all of the people who are helping me in this journey. And that is why I'm really trying my best. Tinutuloy ko kasi I want to make them proud. I want to give back to them. I gusto kong makilala sila. Gusto kong makita yung gawa nila na napakagaganda. And yun. So, that's what keeps me going. And yun talaga yung reason ko for now to win Binibining Pilipinas is to make them proud at ipakita sila sa buong Pilipinas. And of course, I'm really hoping to be a part of the organization, the Binibining Pilipinas organization. In all honesty, my advocacy is really close to my heart being a veterinarian. And talagang ito yung side ng society na feel ko medyo less na nakikita. So, I want to bring this advocacy, animal welfare and responsible pet ownership to a larger amount of audience. Kaya I really want to win, and hopefully it will be given to me in God's grace.
Okay. Kim, Tiquestiques. Natuwa ako sa surname mo. Kasi it's like, parang I want to burst into a song. Tiquestiques. Yes, Kim, what's your answer?
Okay. With all honesty, Tito Norman, I want to win a Binibini crown, not only for myself. I know that each and everyone, every Binibini want to win a crown so that we will be able to inspire other people to use this platform. But for me, deep down in my heart, I want to win the crown for my family and my supporters. Because I know that this fight is not just my fight alone, but the fight of every people who believing in me. And if I will be given a chance, if I win this Binibining Pilipinas crown, I know that that fight will not just be me and my supporters, but the entire Filipino people. That's why I want to have this opportunity, and I'll do everything just to give them the pride that they deserve. Because at the end of the day, this crown is not just the thing that we put in our head, but it is a responsibility to inspire other people and to share our stories, which will be able to help people who are struggling and doubting themselves. Because, as Catriona say, our dreams are valid, and I think that it is really true.
Kakaloka. Pag sumagot tong si Kim Tiquestiques, parang Bulakenya talaga. Ay, parang bang very poetic magsalita itong babae ito. Oo, dahil parang tayo ng probinsya pinanggalingan. Princess Ken Guanzon, your answer, please.
I really want a crown because I am here because I want to be part of something bigger than myself. I want to use what I have, my skills, my voice, and everything that I have to actually extend my hand to the people, to my community, to my country. I know that every girl are deserving of the crown, but for me, I am gonna utilize this platform as much as I can to inspire others to be an ambassador of change and actually help and extend myself to my community to bigger things, bigger causes, especially with my causes as advocacy of the education. So I want to be part of something bigger than myself because
Kakaloka.
there's something more in
Oo.
the world and the world is struggling, so I need to use myself and to help because compassion is what we need right now.
Kala nilang po yan, nag-online classes po yan si Princess Kien habang nag-live broadcast tayo dito. Meron po siyang isang tabong kape dyan sa tabi niya. Kaya ayan po, pag-iingat lang sa eyebags. Alright, back to you, M&M. Parang ikaw talagang trial for it. Kailangan pa-impress kasi mga mga questions. As meron biglang, bagas ng tama. May makita mo, nagninihongo na yan eh. Watashi wa anata o ice to mas. Magaya na yun mamaya. Maureen, what is the real advantage of joining Binibining Pilipinas compared to other pageants?
For me personally, Binibining is at a different level. It has legacy by a woman. It is one of the most pioneering pageants in the Philippines, and with that comes respect and recognition. And with those things, you can really pursue whatever advocacies or dreams you have with the organization. I think they are so supportive of the girls and they really welcome you into the family. So it's a next level. It's honestly, of all of the pageants I've done, I can say Binibini is the gold standard.
Alright, wow. Meron tayo siya pala yung parang may punchline eh. It's the gold standard in pageantry. Doctora?
I still believe Binibining Pilipinas is one of the most prestige pageant in the country. And so it is every little girl's dream to be a part of Binibining Pilipinas. And so joining Binibining Pilipinas for me is, I think, one of the best experience that a Filipina could have. And so I think I would not want to join any other but only Binibining Pilipinas. And it's actually my secret dream. So I'm living it now.
Alright. Direk, ano po ha? Yung pong phone ni Maureen, 10% na lang po. Baka biglang mawala siya bigla dyan, hindi po natin nalalaman. Kunan muna po kami ng group photo before po siya mag-disappear po sakali man. Dahil nga 10% na lang. O, sasagot pa po si ano. Yeah, alam mo naman ako, Maureen, I'm very transparent also. Oo.
I just
Kim.
want to let you guys know in case my phone, if I disappear.
Yes, oo nga eh. Baka kasi mamaya eh. Sabihin, ay, ba't nawala si Maureen bigla? Sumagot lang ng pag ni Honggo. Ano na, Kim, answer.
Mhm. For me, it will definitely be the tradition, the culture, and the heart of the Binibining Pilipinas pageant itself. Because it's not just about showcasing the beauty of the Filipina, but as well giving and sharing the story of each and every Binibini that would definitely inspire more Filipinos. Because, as we all know that Binibining Pilipinas is the most prestigious pageant in the country. That's why it has a big platform where we will be able to inspire more people. And I know that Binibining Filipinas will comes a long years to come as well, because this legacy will be remembered until its end. And I know that people will love this Binibining Pilipinas because it empowers us. We Filipinos love Binibini because, as we can see, Binibining Pilipinas is for Filipinas. That's why we all love this.
Kakaloka talaga sumagot to si Tiquestiques. Talagang unique na apelido. Yung una ko talaga narinig yung Tiquestiques, sabi ko, ano bang apelido yan? Parang galing sa, Latin America. Oo.
Actually, Tito,
Princess.
akala ko nga may lahi ako eh.
But yung height mo, of course, syempre, nakakatulong yun, di ba? All right. Princess, your answer, please.
I want to emphasize that I respected the organization. I am a fan, and I see and I am living proof of the good culture that surrounds the organization. I see the proof, the facts of how they actually give back to the community and, serves this platform in a good sense. So I am really grateful that I am part of this organization. I cannot compare with other organizations and other pageants because I wasn't able to experience the culture there, but as for Binibini, I am speaking as a proof that the organization is really taking care of the girls, and they are true to their words that this organization is about giving back to the community. That's why I am really, really grateful that I am here.
All right, so we're done with the serious questions. Let's relax a little bit. So, ano na lang ngayon? Medyo laid back na lang tayo. Anybody can answer na lang. What part of the lock-in ang pinaka-exciting para sa inyo? Anybody can answer. What part of the lock-in, 1 week lock-in ang pinaka-exciting? Siyempre, of course, the finals ang pinaka-exciting. Pero yung lock-in ng 1 week, anong pinaka-exciting para sa inyo doon? Yes, Doktora.
For me, I'm not sure kung meron o wala, pero I think yung with your roommate. I think that would be very exciting, knowing that you're with someone who's also dealing the same things that we've been dealing independently, or someone who's can relate with what you're feeling and so on with the whole pageant thing. So I believe mag-enjoy ako kung may roommate po.
Princess.
Tito, my birthday is July 9.
Ay, nakakaloka. Nakalock-in, magbe-birthday.
Yes, and Ate Maureen's actually birthday is July 10. So,
ay, double celebration.
Yes, and that's what I'm looking forward to. Like, how are we going to celebrate with the girls? So it's a new experience and a once in a lifetime experience. Locking in, having a roommate, and experiencing your birthday with away from your family, and having a goal of waiting for the day for the coronation night day. So, Tito, I'm practicing to a speech about my age because it will change for a few days. So I'll be turning 21 now. I'm not 20 because
ay, ano na siya talaga. Talagang
celebrating the birthday.
Full grown up na siya sa July 9. Oo. Kimberly and Tiquestiques. Natutuwa akong sabihin ang pangalan mo, Kim, para ako tumutula. Kimberly and Tiquestiques. Ikaw.
I think, Tito, pare-pareho lang kami ng mga binibinis na syempre nilulook forward namin yung mga roommates kung sakali mang meron, sapagkat doon nabubuo at mas titibay yung pagsasamahan na meron kami at mas makikilala namin ng isa't isa. Kaya sana, hopefully, magkaroon talaga ng roommates if papayagan ng organization or na Hotel mismo.
Oo. Kasi nga, feeling ko, hindi kayo, dahil yung numbers nyo, definitely. Kasi kung magkakaroon man ng roommates, definitely, ang pairing yan would be by,
My number.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, wala naman sa inyo na magkakadikit ang numbers eh. Kaya, definitely. Pero, I also have that feeling na kung wala mang roommates, definitely, one binibini per room ang mangyayari. Eh kung ba nag-iisa lang kayo sa kwarto, do you have the discipline? Kasi alam nyo, iba kasi if in a pageant, you have a roommate wherein
Manggigising
gisi-
dito.
magigising or will remind you of things.
Taga-zipper.
And
Oo, yung mga
taga-zipper,
ganon.
taga-tulang makeup and everything.
Yun. Kasi ang pinaka-bottom line nun is kapag may roommate ka, dun na-exercise yung discipline mo eh. Pero kapag nag-iisa ka sa kwarto, mas na-exercise ang discipline mo doon because you are on your own.
Yes.
Hindi ka pwedeng to wake up late kasi maaga ang call time. Hindi ka pwedeng uminom ng napakaraming kape dahil isang tasang maliit lang ipoprovide sa iyo, hindi isang timba ng kape. Yung mga ganun ba? Pero, the nicest thing about it is that you will be staying in a hotel which is attached to where the venue is. So, napaka-convenient doon. And kahit na late kayo matapos ng rehearsals, malalagdaan lang ka naman kayo sa access going to the hotel. At hindi naman kayo kinakailangan gumising ng sobrang early because katan nyo lang hotel. Pero ang sarap ng breakfast kasi sa mga hotel. Natin mo ko yung breakfast buffet. Yun ang sarap. And I'm really, kumbaga pag breakfast buffet, para sa akin kasi breakfast is the most important meal of the day para sa akin. Kasi iyon talagang ikakain ko talaga ng bonggang-bongga. Yung lunch and dinner, parang okay lang, parang lang masabi may laman ng sikmura mo. Alright, we have come to that part of the program where I will ask each one of you to give your parting words to our viewers and to your supporters, especially on what to expect from you and what you expect from them also in the coming week. Especially na isang linggo na lang, finals na natin ng Binibini Pilipinas. And you can also share your social media accounts para they can always follow you as well. This time, we'll start with Princess. Princess?
Again po, magandang araw sa lahat. Ako po si Princess Kien Guanzon, Binibini 5 from Occidental, Mindoro. Ngayon po, isang linggo na lang bago ang Coronation Night. Ako po ay lubos na nagpapasalamat sa lahat ng supporters, my family, my friends, my classmates, my university, sa lahat, especially sa aking kababayan sa Occidental Mindoro. I'm really, really thankful for all the support. Please continue to support me and vote for me for all the sponsor voting, and especially with the Binibining application for me to enter top 12. I'm really, really grateful for all the prayers, the support, and the words, the kind words that you give me. You guys keeps me going, even though we're all struggling right now with the pandemic, you still show your love and support to me. So for the 1 week, I hope you guys will continue to be with me in my journey in the crown, and whatever happens, I am grateful and I am thankful for everyone. So please follow me on my social media accounts. It's Princess Kien Guanzon on Facebook, and Princess Kien, my Facebook page, and my Instagram is at Princess Kien Guanzon _. So please be with us until the coronation night, and I hope I make you guys proud. So,
All right, Princess. Doctora?
Again, hi, this is me again, Doctora, and I am inviting you all to our coronation night on July 11th. You can watch live through A to Z Channel 11, Facebook Live, and YouTube Live. So please support us, all of the Binibini candidates who have worked hard para lang makaabot kami dito sa coronation night. And of course, I'm also inviting you to please vote for your favorite Binibinis. You can follow the official Binibining Pilipinas page on Facebook, on TikTok, and on Instagram to know how to vote for special Binibini, and I hope you would also vote for me. And then I am inviting you to visit my official Facebook page, Dr. Ruth Quin Nueva Ecija. Follow my official Instagram, Dr. Queen Ruth, and of course my TikTok, Dr. Ruth. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. Syempre, thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for the watchers for being here. And I hope that as the days come, you will see a more upgraded, more jolly, enjoying Rose Queen on the pageant. And I just want to show you my best performance. Thank you.
Thank you, Doktora. Maureen, natakot ako sa phone mo. Baka mamaya biglang magano. Parting words, Maureen.
Thank you again, Tito Norman, for having us. This was such a joy. I'm sorry that my phone died, but glad I can, say goodbye. But yes, please support all of the girls on our journey to the crown. And please tune in July 11th. And feel free to follow me at any of my socials. I'm always at Maureen Montagne. Except on TikTok, I'm Maureen. But also, as the pageant is approaching, my number one message is please spread love. It's so easy to pick apart the girls, but just know we've worked so hard for this. Please tune in, share the love.
Arigato gozaimasu. Ay, nagkakaloka! Nakiliti bigla siya doon. Kimberly and Tiquestiques. Ang sarap-sarap sabihin ng name mo. Natutuwa ako, parang ako naglili eh. Kim, your turn.
Yes, of course. Una sa lahat, gusto kong mag-thank you sa lahat ng naniniwala sa kakayahan ko at sa pangarap ko. Sa pamilya ko, sa relatives, to my core support system, sa team ko behind me, kasi at lalo na sa mga sponsors and designers na willing talagang tulungan ako all throughout my journey. I know na hindi madali yung naranasan namin lahat. I know it's a struggle, most especially that we are in the pandemic. But I salute everyone for making it this far. Kaya in-encourage ko lahat tayo na just like what Ate Maureen said, let's spread love. Kasi every Binibini deserves to be appreciated because of the hard work that we all give for this pageant. And I know that we will be able to give you all a good night in the coronation night. That's why I hope you guys will subscribe to the Binibining Pilipinas YouTube channel so that it will be easier for you to watch our coronation night as well. And for you guys to follow me, my journey, my story, in my Facebook, it's Kimberly and Ledesma Tiquestiques, and in Instagram, it's Kim Tiquestiques. Once again, thank you so much, everyone, for the love, support, and appreciation that you are giving me from the day one, and I hope till my next journey. Thank you. Thank you rin, Tito Norman.
Thank you, Kim. Naku, feeling ko ang hirap-hirap palagi yung sulat ng full name mo kasi napapagod ka talaga ng pagsusulat. But anyways, ito po, in summary, I always say this every time people ask me or every time I get interviewed also in other sites that saludo ako sa lahat ng mga Binibinis. The 34, especially the 34 who have managed to stay up to now. Kasi it's not a joke. Believe me, hindi po, it's not a joke to actually start your pageant journey in 2020. Tapos, you have to wait until more than halfway the following year para lang magkaroon ng conclusion ang pageant. And for this 34 Binibinis, as the title of this episode says, it's a long and winding road to the crown, but it's always worth it. Kailangan na lang talaga to keep the faith in everything because I can remember one of your fellow Binibinis who said na, ay Tito, 2 beses na po ako nag-birthday as a Binibini. You know, she said that to me in such a fun tone, but you know na as a psychologist myself, there is something in that message na para bang, Ay, ang tagal ko na po, 2 beses na ako nag-birthday. Ganoon. Ngayon, si Princess at si Maureen, 2 beses na rin silang mag-birthday as Binibinis. Ikaw ba, Doktora and Kim? Nakakaisa... Ay, nakadalawa. My God. Ikaw, Kim?
Isa pa lang po, in September pa ako eh.
Nakakaloka lang isipin, ano? Like, well, you look at it as something fun. Parang, okay, I've celebrated my birthday twice. But natakot ako kapag meron sa inyo nag-3 beses ng mag-birthday. No? But in all honesty, I really salute all these Binibinis who lasted this long. Dahil if I were in their shoes, syempre, there are also other things na importante para sa akin. Yeah, winning a crown is important, but it's also important for me to sustain a job, to have a source of income and everything. Dahil, tapos pandemic pa, yung bang parang, talagang it's a trial of trials to all of them. And I just hope that they really get the rewards later on. Rewards daw, Yes, konnichiwa, Maureen, Montagne. Yeah. Kalokang sakura niya, Doktora, ano ba? Papasayahin mo ba mga Nuevo Ecijanos?
Yeah.
Princess, ano naman ang iuwi mong pasalubong sa mga taga-Occidental Mindoro? Kape? Nakakaloka. Kape na naman talaga.
I hope I make them proud. Anything happens. Anything happens. I hope I did. I know I did my best. So I hope they're proud of me because it's the first time of Occidental Mindoro to have a Binibini. So I hope.
Yes. And Kim Tiquestiques, ano ang mga pangako mo sa ating mga Bulakenyo? Say it in the most malalim na Tagalog mo. Filipino pala, rather.
Ang mapapangako ko lamang sa aking mga minamahal na Bulakenyo at Bulakenya ay bibigay ko ang abot ng aking makakaya upang sila ay aking mapahanga at mapasabing isa siyang dugong Bulakenya kaya siya ay lalaban at uuwing nakangiti sa kanyang mga labi.
Natutuwa ako kasi dahil natutuwa ako kay Kim dahil pag sabi mo mag-Pilipino ka, sige, mag-Pilipino talaga. Kasi I've always said that, parang yung passion coach kasi ko, if you cannot speak straight English, say it in Filipino, but say it well in Filipino. Ay, pag si Kimberly Tiquestiques, talagang para talaga yung singka. Balik na naman tayo yung singkaba national costume. Ibabalik ko bigla sa national costume mo, Maureen, ni Guarino, who is a friend of mine. Sabi ko, dapat nag-top 10 yung costume na yun. Kumbaga, I know the labor of love that Nick put in your costume also. So, dapat nga, dapat mas marami, dapat top marami, dapat top 30. Kawawa naman pag yung 4 lang hindi matatanggap kung top 30.
Top 34 na dito.
Top 34 na nga ang gawin natin. Well, anyway, this has been our episode 7 of PageantryNorms Season 5. And natutuwa po ako na itawid ko talaga na I was able to guess most of the Binibinis. And ihabol ko talaga itong last. Kasi I was kind of afraid that if it's the last Sunday before the finals, baka sobrang busy na ang mga Binibinis and everything. Pero the timing is really perfect because all of them will start the lock-in tomorrow. And advance happy birthday to Princess and to Maureen. We'll be celebrating their birthdays while on lock-in. So, which means that you have a birthday cake from Novotel. Yon. Yun maganda doon. Hindi ba? So, remind ko lang po everyone, the finals of Binibining Pilipinas on July 11 can be watched on Free TV at A2C channel starting at 9:30. Simultaneously with the cable channel, with the cable stream of Kapamilya channel, also on the YouTube channel of Binibining Pilipinas. Okay, you have all possible platforms to watch the finals. Exciting po ito. I think this is that edition of Binibining Pilipinas I'll be most nervous about because I know yung pinagdaanan ng lahat ng Binibinis. It wasn't an easy journey, but I think this will be the most rewarding journey of all. Kaya, yun lang natin, baka, who knows, baka po itong apat na kausap ko ngayon will take the 4 titles. Oo, malay nyo. One of them will go to Tokyo. One of them might go to Bangkok. One of them might go to either Europe or Egypt for Intercontinental. Pero yung mananalo po ng Globe, maiingit kayo because she will go to 3 European countries. Yung mananalo po ng Binibini ng Pilipinas Globe. Because it will be hosted by 3 European countries, Albania, Montenegro, and Macedonia. So, 3 countries na pupuntahan ng Binibining Pilipinas Globe. Rumor pa po to. May rumor ako narinig. Baka daw may 5th crown. Abangan po ang susunod na kabanata. Pero rumor lang po yan. Let's just keep our fingers crossed. Ako naman, I've always been saying, sana po kung hindi pa solid yung whatever the new franchise will be, I think maganda po mag-crown tayo ng Binibining Pilipinas tourism so that someone will be in place already, just in case na that 5th crown will materialize after the finals. Pero that is, ay na po, ang daldal ko po, my God, I cannot stop talking, my goodness. Yes, thank you so much for keeping us company this afternoon. Huminto na po ulan, wala na pong thunders and rolling thunders in my sa bubong namin, and stay safe. Kahit po medyo lumuluwag-luwag na tayo sa mga restrictions, just continue being safe, get vaccinated, fully vaccinated na po ako. Itong mga Binibinis po, vaccinated na rin po sila. Hindi ko na alam kung fully na sa iba. Pero masarap po mag-vaccinate, lalong-lalo na po ako ang nag-vaccinate ay cute. Yun po. Totoo naman po yan. Pag kita nag-vaccinate, siyempre, naganahan ka, hindi mo man-feel yung pain. Girls, pag nag-end tayo, huwag mo na labas, mag-picture taking lang tayo as a group habang nakangiti kayo. Alright? Thank you for keeping me company this afternoon. Kimberly and Tiquestiques of Balagtas, Bulacan. Princess Kien Guanzon of Occidental, Mindoro. Dr. Ruth Quin from Cabanatuan City, Nueva Ecija. And Double M herself, Maureen Montagne, representing Batangas. Yes, thank you for keeping us company. Stay safe. Kung may love life kayo, sana all. Oo, I'm sure hindi naman kami po ng iba, walang love life, pero okay lang po yun. Pero iba nakangiti dyan. Arigato gozaimasu. Yeah, may love life sila. Yeah, okay. Thank you so much. Let's all give our viewers our biggest flying kisses, ladies. Flying kiss to the viewers. Ay, ma-receive sana. Ay, teka muna. Flying kiss. Urjan, flying kiss ko sa'yo. Ay, bigla na flying kiss ko, Urjan. Nakakaloka, doktora. Ano ba yan? Kaya iba talagang love out. Thank you so much. And this has been your Tito Norman saying, good afternoon pa rin. Wala pa namang good evening. Good afternoon and stay safe, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.